Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry on Teemo consistently in the top lane. The key to playing Teemo consistently is keeping your HP high. You're less likely to die to ganks, or less likely to get ganked. And by keeping your HP higher than your opponents, you can consistently poke them down and bully them, and they have to slink away in shame. We're up against Garen, so we don't need Resolve Tree. Resolve Tree you only need if someone can consistently put damage on you. For example, a Jace, a Pantheon with his Q, GP barrels, things like that, an Olaf Q perhaps. If you're up against a champion who can simply not close the distance like a Garen, go a sorcery secondary, otherwise go resolve secondary with things like bone plating or second wind. For our runes, we took Prestige Attack, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace, with Mana Flow Celerity, once again because he can't touch us, attack speed 80, and armor. Teemo needs at least one source of mana in his build or runes, so if you did want to go resolve in your runes instead of Mana Flow, you would want to pick up a Dorn Ring for some mana income. You need at least 1 point of mana for Teemo, and in our case it's going to be the Mana Flow. D-Blade's nice for early poke, also keeping HP high because it's Omnivamp, and it synergizes well with Prestige Attack. So Bush Control is really good on Teemo. I just don't know where Garen is. I got to lane a little bit late, so we're not going to even push for that. So yeah, sure enough, he's in the bush. Melee champions oftentimes versus range matchups will play pretty far back. We just got Mana Flow off of landing one auto attack. That's one nice thing about Teemo E is it does apply Mana Flow. When you go to poke the enemies, you don't want to miss a minion to do so unless you're getting a radical amount of damage on them. So for example, if you're going to only hit them with 1 or 2 autos and you're missing a minion to do so, it's probably not worth it. Canceled that auto, that's good. Since he can't close distance, I'll get W level 2, but if the opponent can close distance on you, like a Tryndamere or a Riven, get your blind level 2. This guy can't get to me though, so we just pick up W and we're chilling. One upside to Blind Dart is you can use it as an auto reset. It can also help you farm in this type of situation. But with our W, it's constant movement speed until Garen or his turret hits us. Right now he's struggling. My poison's very, very good against his passive, because when he takes damage from enemy champions, it stops his passive from healing him. Since my poison keeps burning him, it delays his passive heavily. Oh, missed the cannon just barely. I have too many minions. It's making it hard to last hit. It's easier to last hit the closer you are to the minions. So when you have a lot of minions like that, try to get closer than I was there. I was getting blocked a little bit. We have a poison dot on him. We got to be careful not to go back under turret while that is still on him. It's off, so we can hit him with an auto. I wanted to get him with a Q to stop him from autoing that cannon. I see their Kane's mid lane on the minimap. He has blue buff, so he's going to be pathing back top side. He's only really done blue side plus wraps. Auto Q reset. Good to hit him with a blind dart when they're trying to last hit underneath turret. It's just kind of hard to get to this guy. And very nice. That's the full Prestige Attack shebang. Kane's going to be going for his red buff now. I saw he got his blue buff. We can push this wave and look to kill him. Usually around 3-minute 15 is when you're going to be getting a ward down around 3-minute mark against full clear junglers. Against junglers who only do a few camps and gank you, you should get a ward down after you push the second wave. I'm going to get a single auto on him here. Stop him from healing. Get my mana flow off of him. We'll look to pester the Kane. He is behind. Hopefully he hasn't taken it yet. Hey, friend. Auto Q auto. Got Ignite on him, and he's dead. Thank you for the red buff. We appreciate it. Auto attack. Q reset. I'm going to flash that. Down Garen goes. We have W speed up, down Fizz goes, triple dipple. That was all from watching mid. We only did that because we saw Kane hadn't taken his red buff yet. If we didn't look on the minimap when we saw enemy jungler, we probably wouldn't have gone for that play. I'm going to go ahead and finish pushing this in here. Might as well, since we're already here, collect this extra golden XP and fully reset the wave so we know for a fact it'll push back out to us without him having an opportunity to potentially freeze and set up a jungle gank against us. We do need to be mindful of where the Kane is. It's it's 5-minute mark now. We can do some damage against turrets. Auto Q auto. I'll use W speed up to try to get away from this. Now we walk him down with red buff on. He's getting devastated by that. Absolutely devastated. I'm going to actually stay even though I'm sitting on a lot of gold. You wouldn't typically do this after you crash wave. I'm only doing it because the red buff OP. Lots of self-healing and whatnot. Extra damage and slow. We want to get an auto on him there, stop his passive from kicking in. Let's go ahead and kill the backliners. They're squishy and they do a lot of damage. Just 2-tap him right now. Teemo is pretty easy to last hit on because he has impact damage from his E, plus the burn on it. So his autos just, they have very high damage. I'm going to get him with blind here. Want to stop him from getting cannon. Also wanted to take off his passive. Even though I took a turret shot, it's worth. Because he's missing every single minion regardless. I see Kane's bot side, so I can keep playing aggressive here. Found it. Very nice. There goes his passive. He's going to have to wait quite some time because poison burns for 4 seconds. So if it's 8 seconds out of combat with champs, then he's going to have to wait 12 essentially. He's very low. He's missing every single minion. So now what we want to do is cocoon ourselves. Rule of thumb, after you push a wave, if you're not going to miss a minion to do so, you should get down a ward. And a mushroom, ideally as well. Always keep 1 mushroom on you though. Having 1 mushroom helps you to kite them out when they're getting crazy. You can drop it on their minions to blow it up on them. Mushrooms have a lot of AoE, so even if they're going to run around it because they see you lay it, you can toss it on the minion and really catch them off guard. So they either have to run away, or if they keep chasing, you'll be able to kite them out and kill them. Auto Q reset. Auto. Down he goes. The auto Q auto blind stopped his Q from landing. We had such a big HP advantage. Even him with his R, you couldn't properly threaten that. I see Kane's coming. I can drop a mushroom on these. He really pushes for it here. He's only level 5. He can't actually fight me. I'm gonna auto Q auto. Got ignite on him. He's dead. Goodbye, Kane. Not bad. I do need to reset here, so I will drop a mushroom on the wave. Just finish her up a little bit quicker. I'll go ahead and leave a mushroom there and head back. Definitely don't want to overstay on Teemo. You only stay if you can do so safely. Garen's trying to stop my back. Alright, you want to lose all your HP? I don't have to back if you're going to play like that, bud. I'm going to auto attack WA, get him with Q. Alright, okay, maybe I did need to back. I didn't think he'd be able to keep up. It was the Nimbus on his ignite. He did have boots advantage, but my W speed up, I'm kind of faster anyways. That Nimbus was really good. Well played to him. I got a little bit greedy there. We're going to go ahead and pick up Riftmaker, and we'll pick up our boots. You can go for Sorks or for Berserks. Generally, Sorks is best. In this case, I think Berserks is fine. They're triple melee. If they're more ranged heavy, Sorks is best. If they're more melee heavy, Berserks is kind of good. We're sitting on nearly 4k gold, my goodness. We're using our W to get back to lane. He is going to get a plate. I'm going to be able to reverse push it and get some stuff out of him, though. Kane's too far behind to really be ganking me as well. Oof, Blind Dart didn't quite get there in time. Rip that minion. Yeah, Garen's resetting. I might be able to keep him from coming back to lane. Gotta keep an eye on their mid lane, though. Get close for that auto to land. Yeah, I need to stop him from getting back. Fizz is behind. Gonna put a mushroom right there. You want to lay it to where if they try to walk in between the wall and the mushroom, they'll still get hit. Auto Q auto. Drop a mushroom right here. I don't want his minions to run into it. I'm healing off Riftmaker, which is really nice. I'm gonna again with an auto Q auto. And down he goes. It's okay if we take a shot or two, especially with W speed up, we can get out of there. I'm gonna try to maintain our lead. I'm not seeing their mid. Okay, there's their mid. I can get all my health back through the D-Blade and the Riftmaker. It's a nice thing about this Teemo build. It sets you up for ultimate dominance. It is kind of crazy how Teemo E applies mana flow. That's so good. Once your mana flow is full stacked, it starts giving you a constant trickle of mana on top of its increased up mana pool already. I have a mushroom to kite around right there. I can lay one on this wave if Garen steps out. I think he has flash here. So we'll lay it right here. It hits the minions and him. Auto Q. He's dead. Down he goes. He needed a little bit more damage before he R'd. Probably about one more auto attack's worth of damage. By laying it on the wave, he either has to run away, or if he presses forward after the mushroom is initialized, so after about a second and a half, it'll blow up. Big AoE damage. I'm dead. Yep, well played to the Kane. He got the shutdown. Very unfortunate. Yeah, we will push for Berserks here. Typically, after Riftmaker, you want to push for Demonic or the Nash. I honestly rather go for Demonic for more HP pool, but I suppose we can kite it out pretty hard. I'll go ahead and pick up a Dark Seal as well, since we are in a winning position. Lots of XP and whatnot. We definitely don't want to be dying like we are. We're dying a lot more than we should be. At the same time, we are at least a winning lane. Someone just ran into a mushroom. So Riftmaker is really nice. For each second you're in combat with enemy champions, you deal 3% bonus damage, up to 9% extra damage at maximum strength. The bonus damage dealt is true damage, so you'll deal 9% additional damage as true damage. Auto Q. What was that? I don't know what that was. Very strange though. Very peculiar behavior from the Kane. Maybe he lagged out. We can poke him underneath turret with single auto pokes. Let's go ahead and get some mushrooms down. Got another point in it so we can hold more mushrooms at once and also lay them farther. We'll get one a little bit deeper down. Scuttle Crab doesn't set them off unless someone's attacking the Scuttle, so we don't have to really worry about that. I'm going to let his wave push to me by grabbing it together and forming a tight formation. It will reinforce on his way first now, and he got off 2 full volleys since I scrunched up his melee creep. So this literally pushes to me whether he wants it to or not. I'm going to leave that right here. We need to slow play these last hits as much as possible. And you see how he has more minions now, and it reinforces first, and I've been getting a few last hits off the wave as well. We have full wave control. Absolute full wave control. His waves, oh, come on, don't chase me, random melee minion. He knows he shouldn't step. Oh, that auto attack I did might have just messed it all up. It might have actually messed it up, plus random minions focusing me. Missed that one range creep. He's gonna miss cannon here. His wave's still pushing to me, and I'm last hitting, and he's not able to. That's the power of freezing, even with his minions randomly attacking me. Beautiful. I can set up some mushrooms as well. Keep one on me. Poor Garen is not going to be able to farm, and I'm not going to die to any more ganks. We're going to use our W speed up. Give it the auto Q auto. Drop the mushroom defensively. If he kept pushing, he would have died there. I'm going to go ahead and dump it now, because the mushroom would have blown up on him, done a bunch of damage, slowed him. I also have my Riftmaker full stack, so I was doing 9% bonus true damage. And now I take the turret. Very nice. Go ahead and get a mushroom right there. If they cut corner to gank me, you want to put it where you think they're going to go in order to attack you. And for them to attack me from their side of the map, they're going to have to cut that corner, and they're going to step right into it. Lay this over the wall in the bush. Not seeing anybody. So for example, we can also throw it into the bush for vision. Get perma creep blocked. Here comes the Melio. I'm not interested in that. Ooh, here comes the Fizz. Not too interested in that either. Give myself a little bit more vision there. You don't want to place your mushrooms too tightly packed, because one sweeper, they can end up breaking most of your mushrooms. This one's pretty important though. That extra bit of spacing that we need to know if they're coming to kill me. With all this attack speed, we can shove down wave quickly, and Riftmaker is healing us or just doing damage. The power of Omnivamp. This turret's gone, and we'll go ahead and do a part 2. I'm assuming it's going to be a more challenging matchup. It'll be a good time. I'll see you guys there. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. We are in a much tougher matchup. In fact, he counterpicked us. Chase Top is very annoying because of his high burst, and Teemo has a 45% win rate against it. So in more challenging matchups, you're typically going to lean into the Resolve secondary, and you're going to lean into more potions early on. So dealing 2 potions is obviously more than a Doran Blade 1 potion. This is going to help keep us alive, keep us in lane. In some matchups that have more consistent range damage than you, you're just trying to make it to 6 and you're waiting for ganks. Typically matchups that have more range damage than you fall off. Like Jason in the late game is dog compared to Teemo in the late. So all we're going to do is pay attention to our jungler. He's starting bot side, so where is he pathing to? I mean, obviously top side, so we don't necessarily want to get to lane super early. That being said, he did go first strike, so we could probably go toe-to-toe with him. So even if we face check, so I have attack speed from passive, I can face check this bush. I'll stand right here, and then we can move around. Bushes are your best friend on Teemo. It's super easy to use your passive. Oof, Yasuo DC. We got the attack speed bonus. Jace has first strike. This could be worded as the saying, so I'm trying not to sit in one spot too much. Love to get off triple auto with 20% attack speed bonus. But the attack speed bonus also just helps with raw farming and whatnot. Utilize it some more, force him to ward the bush if possible. We got him with the triple auto. Not a bad trade. He had first strike, so I guess he didn't want to trade that all the way in. I feel like he kind of should have, though. We're in a tricky situation there. Kind of just pushing for level 2 right now. Yep, there it is. He's trying to get this minion. I go to push him off. He uses his ranged attack. I don't really know anything about Jace. Even if you blind him, he still has a plentiful amount of damage he can dump on you. Or even farm with safely. Since we're level 2 there, we could kind of push him off, but then he just turned around. So my blind dart's on cooldown. I got to play back now. Luckily, I do have minion advantage, so he can't just step up and fight us just because blind's on a cooldown. Blind's an amazing auto reset. It outranges your auto, so if you can reach him with an auto, you can reach him with a blind. You generally shouldn't use it as a way to just poke, because it's your pocket sand. You got to hold on to that. Use it as your last line of defense. Nice, got the cannon. I need to get a ward down. Oh wait, Echo's bot side. No, I don't. We're chilling. Very nice. I should have blinded him for that. We find the raw auto. Let's back out of turret range. He only has 1 potion because he started with the Doran Blade. So got him with my blind, so he can't really last hit too well. I took a turret shot, but that was a really bad trade for him. Oh, another turret shot. Neat. Auto ignite. Down he goes. He doesn't have too much healing there, so he's going to die. He's only on 1 potion. It's not like he has D-shield and second wind as well. We need to keep constant autos down if we're going to dump this wave. Auto Q. Oh, Echo's here. I wasn't really expecting that. He gets the speed up, and yeah, I'm dead. It is what it is. I thought he was still bot side. He's 12 CS. He's just running around the map trying to spam out ganks. What a little stinker. So first back here, same thing. I want to go for Riftmaker if possible. I can't really afford it, though, so I'll just pick up as much as I can, pick up refill. If he was a melee champion, getting early boots is fine. But since he's range, I don't necessarily need it. He has to play off the back foot now. I would say we kill him next time Ignites up, basically. That's our next move. Riftmake Nash into Demonic. Riftmake keeps you alive. Same price as Nash. And just a really strong spicy item. His wave's coming to me here. I don't have to step up. I can sit back and just be patient. If he's going to push me off the minion, I'll walk away. I'll still get XP from it. I see Echo. I think he was mid? I think that's where he was at. Yep, his wave's coming to me. I want to try to thin it out. It's kind of on him to stop me from doing this. If we can slow it down, then we might be able to freeze it. But it's hard for me to freeze it when there's this many, because if I step up to trade, I can't fight all those minions. Got on with the Q, try to scare him away a little bit. I want to freeze it right here. I'll pop refill. He has 4 more minions. We might be able to hold this indefinitely, especially if he steps forward to last hit. Yep, perfect. Yeah, he's trying to stop it so I can counter match with my own autos. Auto Q, didn't even get it. That's a feels bad moment. Didn't even get it, feels bad. He just used one of his main abilities, auto Q auto, put down the defensive mushroom there. Surprised he did that, honestly. He's in trouble. I have the cutoff route on him here. Got with the blind. I had to lead in with blind because I didn't want him to rip off more autos. Normally you want to auto then Q, since the Q is a good auto reset. But in that situation, we didn't have time because your blind does have a travel time. It's not instant, even if you're close to them. It takes a moment for it to actually get there. You want to dump this wave. Get down to defensive shroom. I see Echo's mid. I don't know where they're top. Okay, I see they're mid now. Okay, we're fine. Keep constant autos on. Auto Q reset. And we are out of here. We use W speed up. Head on out. Solid, man. So Jace's biggest mistake, I would say, is going for strike. Another big mistake would be he doesn't have ignite, so kind of with the runes he took, by default he can't really fight me. Like, you wouldn't expect to take first strike and TP and fight someone who has a fighting keystone like Press E, Tack, Lethal Tempo, Conquer plus Ignite, and you wouldn't really expect to win that. So we got some pretty good damage off level 1 by abusing Bush. He should have probably just played a little bit safer, maintained his HP, and then slowly poked me down with his range advantage. Would have been his best bet, especially with the first strike playstyle. Auto Q reset. Don't want to miss the cannon. We'll go ahead and get a mushroom in the bush. You don't want enemy jungler to be able to pop out. Echo's mid. He can't really do too much here. I want to get that control ward. We're not get a single auto on him. Taking a lot of damage from his minions though. The wave's in a tough spot because I'm wanting to freeze it. He knows that. He's trying to push my wave before I can get his control ward, but I don't think he's going to be able to now because I got the wave in a pretty decent spot. I'm going to get another mushroom down. Don't want people sneaking up on us here. He has more minions than me. Yeah, he's trying to dump it. I'll hit the refill here. He's having to max range farm. We might be able to get triple. Nah, just double auto. That's fine though. Obviously, that was some good poke there. Bloom plating helped us mitigate. We're going to keep an eye on how the tempo that he's trying to push out, and we'll try to match it. This isn't a terrible spot to have the wave for us. It's pretty safe in terms of surviving ganks. So he's speeding up his tempo here. He's mashing out abilities now. Once he puts an ability on cooldown, we can step forward, look for a trade. Slow this down, get the speed, get the attack speed up. I'm gonna auto Q. He's waiting for me to flash so he can knock me away with his hammer. So Echo is topside here. Jace has to back. I do miss cannon. Oh, Jace isn't backing. It's a little surprising. Jace doesn't have wards. He went for oracles. Why would he do that? Then with the auto Q, he's dead. I think I actually missed an auto there, but we auto Q auto finish him off. We'll go ahead and push the wave with the mushroom. Takes about a second and a half to activate. Once it does, massive AoE, hits everything. Standing nice and close for my autos to get there. Oof. So much easier to last hit. Gonna get a defensive one down there. Once again, you don't want to lay your mushrooms directly on top of a wall or structure, because everyone is a circle in terms of how you hit them, so they can't squeeze through it, and nobody is a single cell in terms of size. I'll just run away then. I don't think Jace has flash. I think he's gonna get baited here. Yeah, it's a jabait. Auto Q auto. That's what you get, Jace. Trying to stop my recall. Easy gank setup, man. I already knew he didn't have flash. There's no way that gank's not a kill. Even if Zach missed E, as long as he put it behind Jace, there's nowhere for Jace to go. Go ahead and put a little mushy right there. Can get a plate or two. Not bad. Jace had to play this matchup much slower. We were able to build up some tempo. Echo should have also played around top more, I think. I think both junglers should have played around top a lot more than they did. Top lane's a massive kill lane. Whichever laner starts to build a lead becomes kind of impossible to play against. With the auto Q. Get a mushroom down right there. Get a mushroom down right here. And it's time for me to reset just about. I think I could actually go top here. Pick up a little bit of mana. He needs to wait. Alright, Jace. Hey, Jace. Auto Q auto. I'm going to flash that. I didn't want Echo to burst me too hard there. Auto Q auto. Missed Cannon and Herald. Zach should be able to secure. Just one W. Hit him against the turret. And Zach barely lives. Nice. Very cool. Pretty big for us. They didn't learn their lesson. If you think Zach's in the area, you don't want to do a dive or force the turret out. If you're stationary, it's easy for Zach to land E. Okay, I get this plate here. Nah, I can't. This wave pushes to me, though. It's all stacked up. Full volley before my backline's even fired a single time. So if you can scrunch them up onto their side, the melee's in range. Easy way to get them to push into you. Alright, so we'll go ahead and push Riftmaker here. I am fed. I could go for Mej. I'm not going to, though. I want to play for Sork this game. They're very ranged heavy with the Jhin and Yuumi, even the Jace, to where I think Merc Treads or Berserks aren't quite as good as Sorks here. We only need one mushroom on us at a time. I'll go lay a mushroom over here. This is a pretty good spot. They wrap around. I should have laid it. I think that's close enough to the wall. Even if they hug that super tight, I think mushy still hits. Same with that one. Same with that one. Everything is a bunch of circles, man. Auto Q auto. There goes your HP, Jace. I can afford to dive him now or push into him, whatnot. Go ahead and hit my refill as well. You don't want to miss the cannon. I'll pause my autos for a moment to ensure it. Alright, Jace, you're in trouble. Your mid's dead, jungle's dead. Took a turret shot for that. Feels bad. Let's go ahead and get a ward down over here. He's pretty low. He's very, very low. I know I can do it. Need a little bit more damage on him is all. Just gonna blast this back line. Put a mushroom here, put a mushroom here, put a mushroom here. We're all mushed up. Although he's doing a good job of poking, Riftmaker is keeping us in it. So problem with Nash Rush, you go Nash Rush, you run out of HP constantly. I really hate Nash Rush. I timed that decently well, but apparently not well enough because I took 2 turret shots. Yeah, we don't want to take 2 turret shots like that. It's a bit of an oof. Let's go ahead and get one down right there. Auto Q. He's almost dead. I can't reach him with Ignite though. At least it's not there. Ignite outranges our autos, but it doesn't outrange our Q. I have many mushrooms ready for this moment. If I go try something. Oh, that almost hit. I have Vision of Echo now. Thanks for the turret, Jace. Got with the auto Q. Couldn't get him with that last auto. He lost all of his health though. Down he goes. Very nice. Jinx is tanking turret. This game's wrapping up nicely. Very nicely. I can even push for Mesh this game and it wouldn't be trolling because we're so far ahead. Typically, you would go for a Nash or Demonic second. Nash if they're super melee heavy, Demonic if they're not. But like I said, since I am really far ahead, I'm fine pushing Mesh into Demonic. We don't need Nash for its 13. They don't have a single big frontliner we have to shred down like a Leon, Nautilus, Taric, Rammus, Zac, Ornn, Sion, Volibear. They don't have anything, so Nash here really doesn't do anything at all for us. We can auto Q auto, and they die. I'd rather have bigger mushrooms, more mobility. Hey, Kata. You know, defensive mushroom down there. Auto Q. That mushroom didn't quite go off. Nearly did. Go and put a ward right there. Nice. Hello, Kata. Auto Q auto. I just need one more auto plus Ignite and she dies. 100%. Even with tanking backline, we're able to kind of get our health back. Very nice. Jace top side. Push this in. I think we can end here. Oof, I'm in a weird spot. Take that lantern out. Got down a good mushroom before I did. I'm gonna back off. We'll go ahead and leave one right there. That's a good spot. We have a lot of movement speed. We have W movement speed. We have Mesh movement speed. I guess I have to stay. Oh, I flashed for nothing. That sucks. I actually flashed for nothing. I think we end here. I am very happy with that. Not bad. Teemo, big lane bully with the right runes, right build. You can snowball that as long as you're not dying too much. Good mushroom placements and team fights, and you're good to go. That's going to do it for Teemo, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.